Mining Week.
The African Diamond Producers Association, ADPA, is an intergovernmental organization representing the interests of African diamond producers and those with the potential to produce diamonds. It was first founded on the 4th of November 2006 through the Luanda Declaration. ADPA provides a platform for its cooperation and collaboration for its 19 effective members and observers.
ADPA is also from the
critical minerals.
Sustainable energy systems. These minerals play a key role of electronics, renewable energy technologies such as wind turbines and solar panels, electric vehicles and defense applications.
Sierra Leone is a country richly endowed with a variety of mineral resources. But there are several other minerals that fall into the critical category, which are increasingly attracting attention due to their industrial importance. The lithium, chromium, nickel, graphite, monazite, etc.
As economies around the world
challenges, the country's wealth of mineral resources, some of them are critical, provides an opportunity to increase export revenues, stimulate economic growth, and attract foreign investment
and international partnerships. The country can capitalize on its critical mineral resources, contributing to global development while ensuring long-term prosperity for its people. Thank you.
I am lithium ore. I am the foundation of modern energy. This is a type
also known for my unique properties, such as being the lightest metal, having the highest electricity. The extraction of lithium from
I am chromite, and it is from me the element chromium with the atomic number 24 and symbol Cr on the periodic table is produced.
I was first discovered in Sierra Leone by the Geological Survey in 1929 in Jalwang, about 12 miles to the south of Blama and in the Kambwi Hills.
I can also be found in other areas in Sierra Leone, such as Benduyawe, Nyandema, which is close to Benduyawe, Jalwang, which is also close to Senduma.
I was mined in the Kambwi Hills near Bambawood, about 12 miles north to the former railway station at Hangai from 1937 and seized in 1962.
I am of certain importance, since chromium belongs to the strategically important metal and the only economic chromium bearing in Sierra Leone.
I am known for my unique physical properties such as high melting point, resistance to corrosion, which makes me a stainless steel.
I belong to the spinel group of minerals and occur as lenses of chromotite and periodicite, as layered, ultramafic intrusive rocks, and metamorphic rocks such as serpentinite.
I have uses such as refractory material because of my high heat sustainability to harden steel, manufacture steel, and to form alloys, aircraft and industries for anodizing aluminium. Thank you.
I am platinum, and my name is derived from the Spanish word platinum, meaning little silver.
I was first discovered by the Freetown Indios Company, West Rural District, Sierra Leone, in 1929.
I am a dense, malleable, ductile, unreactive, silverish white, precious transition metal.
I was previously mined from alluvial gravels in York and other areas along the peninsula, but my mining was interrupted due to a result of the fall of the global platinum price. I still have the potential to be mined in large quantities.
I have dollars that are very precious to me.
I can be used for jewelry.
My other major uses include vehicle emission control devices and electrical applications such as hard disks, medicine and biomedicine, glass making, electrodes, etc.
I am graphite.
I am formed naturally through the metamorphism of carbon-rich materials and rocks, which leads to the formation of either crystalline flake graphite, fine-grained amorphous graphite, or crystalline veins or plump graphite.
I am a soft form of elemental carbon and normally occurs as iron black to silver gray. I am a non-metal but has many properties of metals.
As an industrial and mineral commodities, I am known for my unique properties such as an industry and mineral commodity, I am of certain importance since I am produced in only small amounts globally.
I am an excellent conductor of heat and electricity and have the highest natural strength and stiffness of any material.
I am known for my unique properties such as chemical inerness in the battery industry, thermal stability, brake lining, and high electrical conductivity, including steel making.
In Sierra Leone, I can be found in the southwestern region on the Kasila series, and I was mined from a graphite-rich band in the 1890s. The Sierra Leone geology was
sampling and analytical findings also verify my presence in the Kasila series, which is now the subject of interest.
Watch an example of me on the screen in one of my field trips by the geologists. Thank you.
I am nickel.
I am a silvery white metal, shiny appearance with a slight golden tint.
I have not yet been discovered as an economic deposit in Sierra Leone, but I have the potential to occur in some areas, such as the Cassaveries and the Schist Belt.
When I am combined with iron, I am used in coinage, the manufacturing of stainless steel and medical industry and electrical resistors. With my high global demand and the huge potential of my occurrence in Sierra Leone, my discovery will create a significant boost to the economy.
I am monazite,
a mineral that is recognized for its economic importance due to high content of rare earth elements.
These rare earth elements include cerium, lanthanum, and rubidium, which are critical for modern technology, including electronics, renewable energy, and advanced manufacturing.
I am usually reddish brown, yellow, greenish, and I'm often found in sand deposits.
I have been identified in Sierra as part of the country's border mineral. Do you know that Sierra Woodside Limited, the largest reported magnetite in Do you know that Sierra Woodside Limited, the largest sand company, began with monazite exploration?
Zircon, and I occur in Sierra Leone as a minor constituent of igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary rocks, as small crystals or grains, most widely distributed distributed and rarely more than 1% of the total mass of the rock.
I can be colorless. Yellow, gray, reddish brown, green, brown, black. I look very similar to the usual sand used in the construction industry.
I am found most usually in beach environments by concentration due to high specific gravity of its mineral grains.
I can be produced as a co-product from the mining and processing of other heavy mineral sand like titanium, ilmenite, and rutile, as in the case of Sierra Rutile Limited.
When my crystals are large enough, I am often used as a gemstone.
I can be used in the manufacture of ceramic materials, refractory bricks, and zirconium metal industry. Thank you.
I am colobite tantalite, also known as coltan, in short.
I am a shiny black metallic ore that contains two valuable elements, niobium and tantalum.
I was first discovered in Sierra Leone in 1955 in processing Sierra Leone according to my elements and play a bigger role in the global coltan market.
Thank you.
Minerals such as diamond, create employment and elevate Sierra Leone to a key player in the global mining industry. Thank you.
Transportation. Depending the distance to
Used in the manufacturing of machine tools, automobiles, also of large ships, and in the industry, and common in the manufacturing industry. A high proportion of structures today are made out of steel, which is an alloy of iron.
I can account for the employment of around 11,000 Sierra Leoneans in just the iron ore sector and make up for the largest export value for 10 consecutive years now. Thank you.
I am bauxite.
I am formed from the weathering of alumina-rich rocks in tropical environments.
I was discovered in 1963 in Pujeung, Moyamba, and Bond districts, and I have been mined there.
I am an aluminium ore, and I am found in Pujeung, Bond, Moyamba, Karene, Cambia, and Boloko districts in Sierra Leone.
In fact, I am actively being mined in Boloko district currently, as well as in Moyamba and Bond district, where bauxite mining initially started.
I am mainly used in the production of aluminium, which is used in the manufacture of power cables, cutlery, crockery, etc. I am currently responsible for the employment of about 1,462 Sierra Leoneans.
I am gold.
I am a chemical element and occur naturally.
I occur in all greenstone belts including Sula Mountains, Kangari Hills, Limini Hills, Gori Hills, and Kambui Hills.
I occur as very small to microscopic particles, nuggets in cracks in rocks, or veins between layers of rocks.
When I am washed off from the rocks by running water, I end up as an line in February 2021 in Kono District.
Sierra Leone may be the next gold mining jurisdiction due to the favorability of gold occurrence and the number of exploration and mining licenses granted.
Because I am soft, when combined with other metals, I am used in jewelry, electronics, and coinage.
I am responsible for the industrial employment of around 1,000 Sierra Leoneans. Thank you.
I am Ilmenite. I am black, heavy, and when washed away from rocks, I accumulate at the bottom of sediment as black sands.
I occur together with my sister, Gutai and Zako.
I am found in the sands on beaches in the Siloma area, Lunge area, Pujamu district, and in the Freetown Peninsula in Hastings, Waterloo, York, Toke, and Orogu.
Large scale, as a byproduct of Gutai in Moyamba area, where you can find the highest and largest quality of natural rutile deposits in the world. I can also be located in Rotin Funk, Southern Province, and Cambria areas in the northwest region of Sierra Leone.
Oh wow! I wonder how many people know in Sierra Leone that I am mining an extremely large quantity and I account for 1/3 of the total rutile production in the world.
Interesting development. I now carry 100% Sierra Leoneans ownership.
I am proudly called rutile because I have been privileged to be separated from other products that exist with me in my environment. All thanks to Sierra Rutile Limited, and also looking forward for other companies to do the same.
I am responsible for the employment of about 4,000 Sierra Leoneans.
Thank you.
I am Diamond.
I am found about 150 kilometers beneath the Earth's surface and am the hardest known substance.
I am mostly found in the southeast, east, and north of the country.
I am primarily hosted in the following rocks: kimberlites, lamproids, and lamprophis, but I'm sometimes washed off from my host rock into the rivers as alluvial deposits.
I have been mined since 1930.
Because of my beauty, when polished, I'm used as gemstones for jewelry, and because of my hardness, I'm used in the manufacture of cutting and drilling equipment.
I was once called Blood Diamond when a lot of people were killed to access me. But now, I am certified, and you can only export me through a recognized certification system called the Kimberley certification process.
I am responsible for the employment of around 2,000 Sierra Leoneans.
Lately, I have been hit by laboratory-grown diamond that is making my marketability very challenging in the world market.
Many regions.
It undermines the
Illegal mining is linked to serious human rights abuses.
Environmental impacts are concerning with illegal mining activities, frequently leading to deforestation, land degradation, and pollution of water bodies, leaving long-term scars on the landscape.
Also associated with economic crimes such as tax evasion, fraud, and corruption.
These illegal operations thrive because of high profitability of precious metal and the relative low risk of arrest or prosecution, attracting organized criminal groups.
Governments, international organizations, and communities must work together to combat illegal mining and the criminal networks that exploit the precious metal sector for illicit gains.
Stronger enforcement, regulate use.
Have you heard the news?
mining we.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for our students. It has to be said, after 15 or 20 years of doing events in natural resources, that's probably the most informative and impressive presentation I've seen. I think it's fair to say a lot more about the mining sector in those 15-20 minutes from our students, and very informative. The future is obviously very bright in Sierra Leone, and hats off to everybody that's contributed to such an amazing performance. Before we saw the performance, Stella did allude to the fact that we're endowed with huge resources, and she also played on the fact that we've got fantastic human resource, very evident in all of the knowledge, in all of the presentations, and let's just dwell on some of those thoughts about how we can come together collectively to ensure our natural resources, the catalyst and the engine room for our prosperity as a continent.
Technology, accurate data, and safer practices, the mining sector is now...
2009 when we had, and also we actually formed partnerships, both national and international, with various organizations to ensure that we explore our mineral resources and exploit them in a way that those benefits will transition to broad-based socio-economic benefits, not only in terms of economic parameters, but also meaningfully the lives of the people. But then, of course, there are new minerals also coming on board because of the new trend in the global demand and supply. And Sierra Leone is pivotal, and I do believe we have a role to play. We are also just now almost completing our Sierra Leone critical mineral strategy to ensure that those minerals that are essential for the energy transition, for the economy, for security, be it locally or globally, we provide a stewardship, a custodianship in a way that is well managed. We've also seen new minerals coming on board based on the global demand. Heavy mineral sands, something that we never spoke of 5 years ago. Heavy mineral sands, there's a cocktail of ilmenite, rutile, zircon, dioxin, monazite that are now being mined. A few years ago, nobody was looking at them. Last year, they were the third contributor in terms of export for the country, over $99 million worth of export. We do believe the future looks bright. I have no doubt that, with the combined knowledge of the young men and young women we have, the leadership that His Excellency President Dr. Madabi has provided, we also want to be able to see our young men and of this mining week, which is sustainable mining, shared benefits, and bringing
metallurgical processing, railway, and 14, with a proven iron ore reserve of 4.8 billion tons. In January 2020, we were granted the mining license for the new Tonkalili iron ore project. With 7.1 billion tons of proven iron ore reserves, we now have a total of 11.9 billion tons of proven iron ore reserves that meet the JORC standard, and over 30 billion tons of prospective resources. The new Tonkalili iron ore project has a full range of railway and port transportation link. The railway linking the mines and Pebble Port extends about 200 kilometers long, with a transport capacity of 25 million tons per year. It can meet the full transportation needs of iron ore, iron concentrate and equipment materials in and out of the mining area. the end of the railway line is Pepple Port. Equipped with perfect stockpile and collection facilities, loading system, barge equipments, stacking yard, and living area, Pepple Port can satisfy the project's demand for iron ore, steel, equipment, fuel, and other materials transportation in and out of the port. Here, the iron ore is loaded to barges and then transshipped to ocean-going vessels at outer anchorage. The railway and port upgrading and reconstruction project is currently underway. By completion, the actual transportation capacity of the railway and port will be effectively improved, and the operating cost will greatly reduce, providing adequate guarantee for the development of the company itself and also the development of other projects along the rail corridor. At present, the industrial chain of upper, middle, and downstream of iron ore mining processing, shipment and sales in Project Phase 1 has been fully developed. Since the first shipment on the January the 29th, 2021, the annual production and shipment enjoy steady increment. As of December 2023, a total of over 15 million tons of 57% grade DSO mine and 1 million tons of 62% grade iron concentrate powder have been successfully exported. The 2 million tons processing capacity concentrate plant commenced operations in October 2022 with an annual output of 1 million tons of 62%, with an annual output of approximate 5 million tons of 62% iron ore concentrate. The construction of the 30 million tons processing capacity concentrate plant is divided into 3 phases. The first phase, 10 million tons processing capacity concentrate plant, started construction in November 2023 and is scheduled to be completed by December 2024. The second phase is scheduled to commence in June 2024, and the third phase will start in January 2025. The feasibility studies of Sokoya, Gafaya, Malumpo mine development have been completed. Supplementary exploration work and other pre-development preparations are currently underway. The company plans to achieve the production and sales target of 20 million tons of iron concentrate per annum by the end of 2026. With our own experience and advantages, we are actively exploring and diversifying its business scope on lithium mines, bauxite, rutile, gold mines, and agricultural programs. Leon Rock Metal Group is extending its footprints in shipping and logistics. The company now owns 3 Capesize vessels and plans to acquire 10 Capesize vessels by December 2024. The company is constructing our own transshipment system, which is expected to be completed by December 2024. At the same time, we are building the West Africa Logistics Center, which has obtained the required qualification, and dozens of equipment and material suppliers have settled in. It will provide efficient services and convenient transportation conditions for the mining development and trade in Sierra Leone and surrounding countries. We also plan to build the first ever steel aluminum integrated industrial park in Sierra Leone to transform from mining to industry. Meanwhile, the company is actively participating in the planning and construction of Sierra Leone's new industrial city by utilizing its industrial and talent advantages. We attach great value to ESG implementation. Established in Sierra Leone, we now have about 5,000 employees, and the national staff accounts for over 95%. The company attaches great importance to skills and corporate culture improvement. The corporate culture of respect, share, cooperation, and progress has been deeply rooted in the bottom heart of the members of Leon Rock family.
So we have done a lot of community development projects in our communities. We have been able to pay CDA for the first time. We pay 1%. Actually, we are the first company that paid 1% of our annual revenue to the communities.
So you definitely see that we are going to have more nationals stepping into senior management roles, or more nationals doing most of the critical work, especially the skills-based work.
The company values environmental protection and adheres to the concept of green and sustainable.
Marampa Mines Limited, or MML, produces high-grade iron ore concentrate near Lunsar in the Port Loko district of Sierra Leone. Marampa Mines is owned and operated by Gerald Group, which has a 90% stake, and the government of Sierra Leone with a 10% stake. Production starts by excavating iron ore of circa 32% Fe content from our Marampa concessions. Mining activities include drill and blast of hard ore. The ore is transported from the mine pit to feeding points at the processing plant to produce 65% Fe grade iron ore concentrate branded Marampa Blue. Currently, the plant produces 3.25 million tons per annum of high-grade iron ore concentrate, having completed its first expansion from an initial configuration of 2 million tons per year. The design and build for a new M3.75 expansion commenced in late 2022, aimed at raising nameplate capacity and production of high-grade iron ore concentrate to 3.75 million tons per annum and at processing competent iron ore. In May 2023, the largest single consignment of equipment, MML's operations will benefit from expanded crushing, milling, beneficiation and power generation capacity. The commissioning of the M375 expansion represents a total investment of almost $200 million and a significant milestone for the Marampa project. This will enable a larger output of high-quality product, greater operational efficiency and reliability, and increased flexibility for treating a wide variety of diversity and building a strong workforce. In 2023, we surpassed our 30% target for women who now represent 34% of our direct employees, a major milestone. Among our key sustainability initiatives, MML Farm supplies fruit and vegetables to the mine's workforce. Our on-site farm is designed around a circular economy concept and a nature-based regenerative approach. Powered by solar energy, it aims to minimize or eliminate waste and exposure to external supply chains. MML has become the first mining company in Sierra Leone to use dry stacking methodology for the deposition of tailings. We are one of the first few mining operations in Africa to deposit tailings in the form of dry stack in a fundamentally safer and more environmentally and community-friendly manner. Under a community development agreement, MML contributes 1% of the FOB value of annual export revenues to a community development fund and plays an active and responsible role in improving the lives of our host communities. Marampa Mines is committed to building a resilient, sustainable, and world-class iron ore company, a globally recognized iron ore concentrate brand, and a strong future for our stakeholders, together with the government of Sierra Leone.
All right. Thank you so much. You know, to host an event of this magnitude cannot be achieved without our sponsors. So please, another round of applause for them. They've made this event possible, as well, of course, the government of Sierra Leone. But aside from that, we want to say thank you to the kids. They are a reminder of why we are here. Also a reminder to the president on why he is the president of Sierra Leone and why, you know, they are the priority. So we must commend the government for paying a lot of premium on the human capital development. So please, a round of applause for government and for the president. And we also want to say thank you to all our visitors from across Africa, because you all hold important roles in shaping the future of mining in Africa as we talk about beyond exploration, beyond mining, to value addition. So please, a round of applause to our visiting ministers and delegates. So, as we run along with the program, now would like to make welcome the host of the event, of course, from the mines. And that would be the Minister of Mineral Resources. So please, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the Minister, Honorable Julius Matai, for an official remark, and also to remind us why this is a key important event and why we are gathered here. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Speaker of the House of Parliament, Chief Minister, colleague ministers and deputy ministers of the Republic of Sierra Leone present here, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Chairman of the African Diamond Producers Association and Minister of Mines and Minerals Development of the Republic of South Africa, Honorable Winston Chittango, Honorable Ministers and representatives of ADPA from other African states, esteemed members, observers and delegates of the ADPA, Honorable Members of Parliament, the Mayor of the Municipality of Freetown, Paramount Chiefs and community stakeholders, heads of government ministries, departments and agencies, executives and representatives from mining companies and investment institutions, sponsors, exhibitors, industry experts, civil society organizations, academia, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with great pride and joy that I welcome you all to the Sierra Leone Mining Week 2025 and the 10th African Diamond Producers Association meeting of Council of Ministers from member states, Guinea, Liberia, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, Angola, Namibia, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Tanzania, and the observer countries, Gabon, Russia, and Algeria, Mali, Mauritania. Its people are beautiful, resilient, resourceful, and radiant, qualities that mirror the brilliance of the gems beneath our feet. But beyond the sparkle lies something even more powerful, the spirit and genuinity of the people of Sierra Leone, as you've witnessed by the performance from our young men and young women. I think they deserve another round of applause. As you all know, Sierra Leone has a unique history of diamond, both as a symbol of conflict and prosperity. However, Sierra Leone has refused to let its legacy be defined by conflict and is successfully transforming its mining industry into a force for good and prosperity. Hence, this Mining Week is not just a symbolic event. It is a platform where ideas, resilience, and hope converge, and a celebration of possibilities that we are transforming the Sierra Leone mining sector into a beacon of sustainable mining and a benefit for all. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here, let us be reminded that natural resources are the bloodlife of Sierra Leone's economy, offering immense potential to transform our nation's fortune. As you witnessed from the various display of minerals that have been here, there are those minerals, I always say, they are the known knowns. Those minerals that we know are here, the diamond, the gold, the bauxite, the rutile, the coltan, in the walls of Rumsfeld. They are also the known unknowns. Those minerals that we know, they are here, but we don't know exactly where they are, so we combine them into economic benefit. Those are the ones you saw, the nickel, the lithium, the graphite, the chromite that was mined here long ago. And of course, they are the unknown unknowns. Those minerals we don't know that do exist until we explore. So we join investors to come and join us in the exploration of these minerals. I've always said the potential of the Sierra Leone mineral sector is still growing, and we implore all of you to join us in that discovery. Ladies and gentlemen, these vast mineral array of minerals have the potential to fuel economic growth, fund development projects, and provide livelihood for many. Yet, their abundance is limited, and their extraction comes at a cost. Thus, our choice of the theme, sustainable mining, shared benefits, bringing Sierra Leone minerals wealth closer to its people. I'm sure I've had a very good lecture in geology for those who are here. But just a warning, as we showed you here how the mineral resources are, especially gold and diamond, make sure you get a license to mine. Don't do it illegally. Because I saw some people taking photographs, probably they'll be going to their villages to say, well, at the mining week, I saw that we have a diamond and gold here, so can we start digging? You're welcome, but do it legally. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a clarion call to protect those resources while ensuring that they benefit every citizen. The mineral sector has historically been a double-edged sword. On one hand, it generates revenue, creates jobs, and attracts foreign investment. On the other hand, if not regulated properly or governed properly, mining depletes resources, devastates ecosystems, displaces communities, and exacerbates socioeconomic inequalities. Without sustainable practices, Sierra Leone risks falling victim to the resource curse. Pure mineral wealth fosters exploitation instead of empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, to avoid this fate, we must embrace sustainable mining practices that balance economic growth with environmental stewardship and social equity. This means enforcing robust regulations to prevent over-extraction and environmental degradation, investing in advanced technologies to minimize waste, and rehabilitating mined-out lands. It also involves transparent governance to ensure revenues are reinvested in education, health, infrastructure, and community development. Equally critical is empowering local communities where mining takes place. Mining profits must not bypass people living in those mining communities. By fostering community engagement, building local capacity, and promoting equitable revenue sharing, Sierra Leone can transform its mineral wealth into a shared blessing rather than a divisive burden. Ladies and gentlemen, this message is clear. Our natural resources are valuable but finite. If we fail to act responsibly today, future generations will inherit barren lands instead of prosperity. Let us commit to sustainable mining practices that harbor both our environment and our people. Together, we can ensure that Sierra Leone's mineral wealth becomes a legacy of shared prosperity and enduring hope. That's why we're here. Please allow me at this junction to express my deepest gratitude to the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio, for his charismatic and transformational leadership. Your Excellency, sir, your visionary leadership has not only steered Sierra Leone towards remarkable progress in the mining sector, but has also inspired a new narrative for Africa on the global stage. Sir, under your stewardship, Sierra Leone has become a beacon of hope, a nation that exemplifies how strategic governance and unwavering commitment can transform challenges into opportunities. Your Excellency, sir, your unwavering commitment to ensuring that our mineral resources benefit every Sierra Leonean inspires us all. We have turned challenges into triumphs, laid the foundation for sustainable growth, and Sierra Leone is witnessing remarkable achievement and progress in the mines and mineral sector under your leadership. The achievements are undeniable. From policy and legislative reforms, revenue growth and distribution, community development, and value addition to transparency and accountability. Your Excellency, the leadership is not merely about strengthening our collective resolve to transform Africa's diamond section. On behalf of everyone here present, please allow me to salute Honorable Minister Chitando, the ADPA Council of Ministers, Committee of Experts, and the Executive Secretariat. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Sierra Leone mining sector is undergoing a renaissance, with reforms aimed at enhancing transparency, strengthening regulatory frameworks, and fostering investor confidence. This country is setting new benchmarks for excellence in resource management. Our government's commitment to creating an enabling environment for investors, global geopolitics,
The G7 Diamond Protocol threatens supply chain disruption for African diamond producers. To innovate our industry by embracing technology without compromising traditions or values or the quality of our lives, and to leverage Africa's vast mineral wealth to drive regional integration under agreements like the African Continental Free Trade Area. Ladies and gentlemen, as the incoming chairman of ADPA, I pledge to lead with resilience and foresight as we navigate these complexities together. With support from the government of Sierra Leone and my colleague ministers from the various ministries and departments and agencies, especially the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources and the National Minerals Agency, we continue to build on past and present successes while driving forward ADPA sustainable diamond standards to ensure ethical sourcing practices across Africa, strengthening the Kimberley Process Certification Scheme, and to prevent conflict diamonds from entering the global market. We will also confront global geopolitics such as the G7 Diamond Protocol, which threatens African diamond producers by bypassing established frameworks like the Kimberley Process Certification Scheme and addressing challenges posed by lab-grown diamonds through innovations in marketing strategies while preserving the heritage of natural diamonds. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the immense power of coordination, cooperation, and collaboration. ADPA stands as a testament of what we can achieve when we unite under a common purpose, to harness our natural resources responsibly and equitably for the benefit of our people. Africa is blessed with unparalleled wealth underneath its wealth. Diamonds that sparkle potential, minerals that fuel industries nationwide, worldwide, and resources that hold the key to our collective future. Yet, these treasures must be managed with care, ensuring they serve as catalysts for development rather than sources of division. That's why forums like ADPA are so critical. They provide us with the opportunity to align our strategies, share our best practices, and advocate for policies that prioritize sustainability and inclusivity. Here, and policymakers, let us go. Here lies an opportunity not just to achieve financial returns, but to be part of our transformative journey. One where your investment leaves an indelible mark on the economy of this country and the people of Sierra Leone. To the industry experts who are here with us, your insights and your innovations are inevitable and invaluable. Let us work together to adopt cutting-edge technologies that enhance efficiency, tells a story. Remember that we are not just investing in minerals, we are investing in people, in their dreams, their aspirations, and their future. Let us seize this moment with courage and conviction. Let us dare to dream big, very big, not just for our nations, but for our continent, Africa. Let us work tirelessly to turn these dreams into reality. Ladies and gentlemen, Sierra Leone stands to lead this charge under my chairmanship of ADPA. Together we will make history, not just for ourselves, but for generations unborn. The future is bright. Let us make Africa a shining example of what mining can achieve when it's energized and guided by vision, integrity, passion, discipline, commitment, collaboration, and partnership. Let us make the history together, and let's start from now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Minister, for such a powerful message. Now, he is the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources of Sierra Leone and ADPA Vice Chair. But as of today, we officially congratulate you as the Chair of ADPA. Sierra Leone has come very far. We've come very far. Now, of course, the Minister of Mines, Honorable Genius Daniel Matai, is a man with experience and expertise, decades of experience and expertise in the mining sector. So once again, a round of applause for the Minister. All right, we will not be here if the government says, no, we can't be here. You get what I mean? So, On that note, please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to welcome the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, to give the official statement for the
Chief Minister, honorable members of government that are here today, esteemed members of the African Diamond Producers Association, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, distinguished delegates, good morning. I'm honored to address leaders and policymakers in Africa's mining industry at this 10th ordinary meeting of the ARPA Council of Ministers and Committee of Experts during the Sierra Leone Mining Week and Exhibition 2025. We stand at a crucial juncture in the history of diamond production on our continent. One where the decisions made today will echo like the brilliance of a well-cut diamond for generations to come. Let me start by extending a warm welcome to all of you, especially our distinguished guests who have traveled from afar to visit our beautiful country, Sierra Leone. Welcome to all of you. As you admire our breathtaking natural landscape, I also look forward to you experiencing the genuine warmth and hospitality of our great people. Distinguished delegates, I begin by commending mines and mining development. I also acknowledge the ARPA Vice Chair and Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources of Sierra Leone, Honorable Julius Daniel Matai, who is taking up the leadership of the esteemed organization today. My sincere thanks also goes to ARPA Secretariat for organizing this all-important meeting in our beloved nation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Africa's diamond industry is steeped in a storied history, intertwined with our diverse cultures and soaring aspirations. So for me, with the richest diamond deposits in the world, our diamonds are not merely resources, they are the sparkling joys of our heritage, fueling opportunities in our economies and igniting hope in our communities. Yet, despite this brilliance, our diamond industry has yet to fully empower our people. It is here that ARPA serves as the beacon, uniting our nations to unlock the potential of our diamond sector enhanced partnerships will ensure that the benefits of diamond resources contribute to meaningful and sustainable socio-economic transformation across our continent, Africa. As custodians of these precious treasures, we must lead in ethical sourcing and ensure that every diamond mined in Africa achieves ADPA's 4 main objectives, which are: 1, to foster cooperation among member countries; 2, adopt harmonized legal solutions across member countries; 3, promote mutual technical assistance; and 4, transform conflict diamonds into symbols of peace and sustainable development. As we work to place Africa's diamond industry on the rightful global pedestal, we must also enhance good governance, transparency, and accountability. Persistent challenges such as illicit trade, widespread smuggling, opaque practices, market fluctuations, and climate change continue, of course, to deprive our nations of the full benefit of these invaluable non-renewable resources. Yet, from these challenges emerge opportunities for innovation and renewal. Our natural resources, the very bedrock of our shared prosperity, must be harnessed to drive sustainable development and empower every citizen rather than perpetuate the legacy of the resource curse. Distinguished delegates, it is essential to recognize that our mineral resources are abundant and infrastructural development is crucial, especially in our local mining communities. We must empower these communities by providing essential infrastructure, such as well-maintained roads, adequate facilities, quality schools, reliable power and water supply systems, community buildings, and alternative livelihood projects. Corporate social responsibility must extend well beyond the lifespan of our mining, ensuring that communities thrive both during and after mining projects. A harmonious relationship between mining companies and legal and local communities is essential as it grants communities the vital social license to companies, the vital social license to operate. Moreover, by embracing technological advancements through blockchain, digital tracking systems, and improved certification mechanisms, we can ensure that our diamonds remain conflict-free and that the revenues generated are directed towards our national development priorities. Ladies and gentlemen, comprehensive legal and institutional reforms to address both existing 2009. This new legislation not only enhances provision it promotes transparent and accountable management in this act are also key policies, including the National Minerals Agency Act of 2023 and the Extractive Industries Revenue Act of 2018. Together, these measures demonstrate our resolve to elevate the mining of sustainable development, ensuring that our resources are managed with both prudence and vision. Ladies and gentlemen, to actively engage in value-added activities such as cutting, polishing, and jewelry manufacturing. This strategic evolution will create jobs, expand our industrial base, and increase revenue, ultimately reducing our dependency on raw commodity export. We must focus on negotiating better trade agreements, improving investment conditions, and ensuring that the wealth generated from our diamonds contributes to sustainable development for all. Ladies and gentlemen, no sector, especially one as critical as mining, can thrive without a solid foundation of predictable, stable, democratic governance. True stability is not measured by the absence of disputes, but by the presence of robust, fair, and transparent mechanisms to resolve them. In every nation and in every arena of human endeavor, negotiations, renegotiations, and conflicts are inevitable. What distinguishes a resilient democracy is not the elimination of conflict, but its capacity to address it lawfully and legitimately. Of course, while every citizen has the right to voice opinions and frustrations, no one may supplant or bypass our constituted democratic authority, and our nation holds dear the principles of the rule of law in highest regard. Ladies and gentlemen, my government is unwavering in its commitment to resolving every dispute constructively, upholding the rights of our workers while safeguarding the legitimate interests of businesses that have entrusted us with their confidence. We are determined to address these issues with the wisdom and deliberation that our nation and the world demands of us. As a government, we are engaging all relevant stakeholders with a single purpose: to forge a solution that is both sustainable and just. We believe that the credibility of our entire mining sector hinges on our ability to navigate these moments with dignity and foresight. Today marks a significant milestone in Sierra Leone's mining sector, as we officially inaugurate the Sierra Leone Mining Week and the 10th ADPA Council of Ministers and Community of Experts meeting. This week is not merely an event. It is a dynamic platform to showcase Sierra Leone's abundant natural resources, as our children have done so beautifully. But also to ignite meaningful dialogue that spurs investment and technological advancement and reaffirms our unwavering commitment to global best practices in mining operations. Let us remember that our continent's natural resources are not burdened, but sacred gifts from God. They promise to uplift our nations, empower our investors, and honor the hard-working men and women who labor in the mines. When managed responsibly, as we have been reminded so many times, especially by the kids, these gifts become the bedrock of prosperity for our people. I assure you of Sierra Leone's steadfast commitment to this association's objectives and to forging stronger regional and international partnerships that will sustain and elevate our industry for generations to come. In closing, I extend my deepest gratitude to the African Diamond Producers Association Secretariat, the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources, the National Mineral Agency, NMA, and our sponsors for organizing this conference, and to all participants for your attendance. Your dedication to advancing the mining sector's development agenda is truly commendable. We applaud ADPA member states for the remarkable progress and positive impact they have achieved in the global, ensuring the responsible management of our resources and promoted the welfare of our communities. Sierra Leone is proud to host this significant meeting, and I'm confident that our collective resolve will ensure its success and lasting impact. Together, let us reaffirm our commitment to a future where our diamonds shine as a true source of prosperity, peace, and development for all Africans, transforming the lives and illuminating our shared destiny by steadfastly adhering to global best practices. I want to thank you all for your attention, and I wish you a wonderful stay in Sierra Leone. I now have the singular honor, ladies and gentlemen, of formally declaring open the 10th Ordinary Meeting of the Council of Ministers and Committee of Experts of the African Diamond Producers and the Sierra Leone Mining Week. Thank you.
Please, another round of applause. Another round of applause. We say thank you, Mr. President, because we know that you have some prior commitment, but choose to make this.
The first set of pictures will have the President with all the ministers of mine present. For the third set of pictures, because of the number of delegates, it will be divided into two. And for that, the first one will have His Excellency the President with at least 23 delegates, and the final set will be His Excellency the President and the rest of the delegates. The pictures will be taken right on the stage in the national anthem.
Of the free. United, ever we stand, singing the praise of native land. We raise up our hearts and our voices on high. The hills and the valleys re-echo our cry. Blessing and peace be ever thine own. Land that we love ours yet
Second set, please get ready with all ministers of mines.